Evening, people. Evening. Yes, well, new start, new beginning for MVP racing. It's a privilege to be here this evening. I'll be here for the next 6 weeks, covering their season 9. Season 9. They've gone through a few seasons already. But this time around they're all using the Subaru WRX GR3 Group 3 car. They got 2 races this evening. They got the sprint and they got a feature race. So the sprint race features 15 minutes, no fuel depletion, no tyre wear depletion, but the feature race will have. I'll go through the feature race in a moment, but obviously introduce myself. I'm obviously Idol 4 Gaming, ESR Idol, aka Darren Baldwin. Getting renowned for the commentary side of things now. Obviously I put a comment out, I think it was a month ago, something like that. If people wanted to, have someone to commentate on their leagues, get out there a bit more, helps me as well. And obviously, League LS Deno, that is, came and messaged me and asked me if I would do it. I was like, yeah, no problem at all. I'm loving the commentary in a minute, and it's a privilege to obviously be here with MVP Racing, their BGWT Season 9, Round 1. Sprint race is at Laguna Seca. The feature race will be at Sardegna A in reverse. So the reverse layout of Sardegna A. The second track, it's challenging, it's tricky. But yeah, it'd be interesting to watch. But first of all, we've got Laguna Seca. I mean, we've got a bit of gravel here and there. Currently watching Ben Cosgrove at the minute. I'll get the drivers, obviously the teams up as well. A few rules and whatnot. Obviously, I'm new to it. It's the first round, so I'll get my head around it all. But like I said, obviously, have a check on the drivers as they go around while I get all the details up. I get my chat up as well, obviously on YouTube. So give me like 5-10 minutes. I will get the YouTube chat up. I just want to concentrate on obviously the teams and introduce them all. So a few I know and a few I don't know. A few do the Simfx Infinity Series, and yeah, a few don't. So like TKM Spatters and Mr. Singing Man, who I'm on board with now. Yes, KB, I heard your singing last night. Yes, I did. So yeah, like KBLS, Deno, Ben Cosgrove, Pilo, James Harbin, and Fat Pickles Brown, etc. But while I go through, obviously I get the details up now. So like I said, obviously thank you for obviously tuning in and watching me. I'm getting there slowly with the commentary, a few issues here and there. I am looking at OBS software, so I'm looking at that, just get that implemented in with the live streams as well. Gives a bit more detailing, to different leagues and whatnot. So obviously I do ESR, I do Simfx, do MLC, now MVP. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to be honest. But let me go through the drivers now. Let's get the drivers obviously done and dusted while obviously I'm viewing them at the minute. Where have I put them to? Where have I put them? Oh, there they are. There they are. Darren, wakey. Yeah, I will come out with sort of like certain puns now and again, so ignore that. Like Mr. X Factor on, obviously watching now, KB, currently sitting in P1. So there's different classes as well. You've got the Pro and the Pro-Am, so there's 2 leagues basically battling it out in each race, each round as well. So like you could mix the Pro-Ams with the Pro, but there's got to be an outright winner for each Pro-Am and Pro. So in regards to teams and the drivers themselves, representing byparcel.com Racing is Bazinga. I don't think he's in the room at the moment. I'm not quite sure. Let me just get my keyboard up, because the keyboard is so much easier. I mean, if you prefer obviously having the tyre details on it, I can get that on, but for now I'm just going to keep it off because it's easier for me at the minute. So like I said, byparcel.com, I'll flick to them now so you can see who I'm talking about. Like Darren, who you're talking about, wakey. Yeah, it's late in the evening. Well, not late, but wakey Darren. Yeah, put in the wrong password, why don't you? That's very clever. Anyway, back to where I was. Bazinga, obviously representing byparcel.com, the racing team. Bazinga, I don't think he's in the room at the minute. I'm not quite sure. I don't think he is. No, not at the minute. So, representing Byparcel, Bazinga and LS Deno. LS Deno currently sitting in 3rd position. And then we have KB, E36, aka Mr. X Factor. He's there, so he's representing byparcel.com. Ofuk Racing. Ofuk. A fuck racing? A fuck racing. Yeah, it's not swearing, it's O-F-F, oh, sorry, O-F-O-O-K. A fuck. But it sounds like it, you know, but it's not. that's going to get me going tonight. So representing that team is, where is he got? Pilo, sitting in 6th at the minute, and Racing Snake. Racing Snake, I've raced him before. I think he's a bit of a late breaker if I recall back then. So yeah, they're representing the OF team, which to call them that. And representing TKM Motorsport is obviously TKM Spadders, Mr. Cartman himself there, along with, yes, Westside Massive. Yeah, that's Westy, wherever he is. Is he in the room yet? I don't think he is. I don't think he's here yet, no. But that's West. He's representing TKM Motorsport. Representing Mass Motorsport is MAS Motorsport. The team is Ickle Pants, Ickle Ya, Ickle. Where is he? Are you in the room yet? Are you in here yet? Are you awake? Wakey, Ickle Pants. Oh, there he is. Wakey myself. He's currently sitting in 5th. That's MAS Motorsport with Tall Stew. How tall are you, mate? I would like to know. Tall Stew there on board with him at the minute. Liveries are different for each team. Obvious stat, Darren, you know, but you know, yeah. So yeah, different liveries for each team. Yeah, yeah. Blue Peter badge there for you, Darren. Yeah, thank you very much. Anyway, Lazy Old Dogs Racing is yeah, so Lazy Old Dogs, lazy. It's Lord Greenpeace. Where is he? Where is he? He's there. Yeah, he's representing Lazy Old Dogs. Lazy Old Dogs. Lazy Old Dogs Racing. So yeah. That's that's Greenpeace there. He's sitting in 10th at the minute, and he's alongside Crocrad. Crocrad, where are you two, Crocrad? I can't see you. There you are. You're sitting in 7th position. So yeah, Lazy Old Dogs. Yeah, that's the team they're representing there. Then we have Infinity Decals.co.uk Esports. That's Mr. James Harben, Mr. Simfx. Where is he too? Where is he? I can't see him in a minute. There he is, Mr. James Harben. He's representing Infinity Decals.co.uk Esports. And Fat Pickles Bro, where you to my man? There he is in 7th position. So yeah, obviously you as the season goes on, you get to know the liveries and each drivers and whatnot. But then we have, for the final team for this season, is digitalcarculture.com. Yes, that's representing a new team, I think that is. That is Ben Cosgrove. Pen. I won't call you Pen tonight, Ben. I'll call you, obviously, Ben. I'll call you Ben, because I've got a habit of calling you Pen. Oh yeah, Pen Cosgrove has made the move. Yeah, so he's representing Digital Car Culture. And alongside Terry. Where's Terry, the man himself? Where's Terry? Terry, where are you two? Terry, am I blind? Is he in the room yet? I don't think he is. Yeah, I don't think he is. Yeah, I don't think he is. No, he's not in the room yet. But Terry, that's Terrence322. He's representing Digital Car Culture as well. Track change for 10 minutes. Obviously, get used to different tracks. But that's your teams. So, like I said, Bazinga's in Pro-Am. And then we got KB and LS Deno there in Pro. So, yeah, we've got Pro-Am and Pro battling out on the same track for each round. Then, for obviously, for Ufuk Racing, we have Pilo Racing Snake. Pilo's obviously in Pro. And then we've got Racing Snake, he's in Pro-Am. And then TKM Spadders, West, Ickle Pants, Tall Stew, wonder how tall you are. They're in Pro. Then we got obviously Greenpeace and Crocrad. Tongue twister that, my man. They're representing Pro-Am. Then we have James Harben and Fat Pickles Bro representing Pro-Am. And then we have Ben Cosgrove and obviously Terrence representing Pro-Am as well. So yeah, you may see like Pro-Ams up with the pros. But yeah, you know, obviously that's going to happen. In regards to qualification, 5-minute qualification prior to the sprint race, 15-minute sprint race. Like I said, no fuel, no tyre wear depletion, etc., etc. And then for obviously the feature race, it won't be like a reverse grid. That will again be qualification for 5 minutes. So qualification 5 minutes for the feature race as well. And then also in regards to the feature race, I did spot this, and they've got to start and finish the feature race on a medium. Then they can run the hard, but they've got to run the hard for 3 laps. They could do a out, a hot, and then an in. So that's their 3 laps. So in regards to tyre wear, that's it. I think racing softs are available. I might be wrong, but I looked at the settings earlier. But let me just have a look. Let me have a look. Because it normally does say on here. Ooh, oh yeah. Tyre limit. Am I blind? Yeah, racing medium, racing hard. Yeah, I thought it was racing soft. No, it's a racing medium, racing hard. That's all they can use. So yeah, interesting that. Very good indeed. Obviously, I was speaking to LS Deno during Messenger and that, and obviously it started off with a Beamer League GR4. That was the first ever league, I think, and then it obviously formed into MVP, and ever since then MVP have obviously grown. I mean, they're not a massive group, but they're getting out there. You know, they've got a lot of fast drivers, as they say, alien-like. You know, that's what we like to call fast drivers, is aliens. But yeah, apart from that, obviously I'll go through. Obviously I'm new to it myself, so I'll pick things up as we go along. I did get a lot of information given to me. I have read it. I have got some of it drummed into my head. But for me, I know obviously the standard of most of these drivers in here anyway. There won't be no issues or nothing like that. It'll just be fast racing. I mean, 15 minutes with these guys is just going to go flick of a thumb. It's going to be over that quick because they got no pit stop. They got no, you know, it's just the sprint. It's just going to be flat out who can get to first, who can get the podium spots, and that's it. Feature race is a bit more thinking there. You know, you got to think. If feature race, it's they got the fuel depletions on and the tyre depletions on as well. The tyre wear depletion. They got to think about that. You know, so obviously that's gonna affect the tyre wear, and you know, everyone knows, whoever races, they know what I'm talking about. Obviously, tyre wear depletion and fuel depletion, it will take effect for everyone. But apart from that, for the minute, I'm just gonna get a quick drink. I'm gonna go through obviously Laguna Seca. Obviously the corner names. There isn't many for Laguna Seca, but there is a few. They blanked out some for some reason. Sardegna A in reverse is actually a fictional track, so it isn't actually, it hasn't got no corner names. So it's a little island in Italy. GT Sport must have stumbled across it. Oh, look at this island here. Look at this lovely island. We shall make a track out of this island. And they've done different layouts and whatnot. But in the meantime, I need to get my chat up because obviously I'm being quite rude. I do apologise. I'm just rambling on here. But as a commentator, you know, first time out with MvP racing, want to impress. That's what I want to do. But anyway, howdy. Hello, Team Infinity. Hello, boys. Hello, or ladies, if there's ladies around. Good evening, how are you all? Digital car culture. Hey, there's Ben. I don't think Terry's in here yet. Then we've got obviously the guy who Josh today. Hi, hello, new around here. Yo, what's up, Black? That's Dave Robertson saying hello. Terry, I don't think's here at the moment. He may be in the lobby, but I haven't seen him just yet. No, he's not in here just yet. He might be sitting in the lobby, you know, he might be just having something to eat or whatnot. No, racing snakes in the lobby, obviously myself as well, obviously because I'm not racing. But let's go through it again. Rice racing. Ah, very rice racing there indeed. Yes, very rice racing. Yes, very nice indeed. They the smile on his face. DC all day, DC digital car culture all day long. Yeah, there we have Dave, 100% discount for me, MVP Dano, evening all. Hope you all enjoyed the racing. Dave Robertson, love hearts there, yes, loving it. Then we have a lightning strike, or what's going to go down, V12 racing. Come on, yes, but let's go through obviously all the drivers at the moment. So we've got TKM Spatters there, and then we have KB, Mr. X Factor Man himself, in second at the minute in practice. Then we have Ickle Pants, obviously there, just obviously getting the grips of the track, you know. Obviously it's going to be intense racing this evening. Tall Stew, I wonder how tall you are, so you got to message me. Are you like 7 foot or something like that? So we go to James Harmon, Mr. Duck Lover himself. He's there with his pinky helmet on. Pinky. Then we've got Pilo, how low can you go? In 6th position. Then we've got Crowcrad. That's a tongue twister there, Crowcrad. Or was it Conrad, or was it something like that? So something short for that? Crowcrad. Crad. Yes, he's there. He's there in 6th. Oh, Terrence is here. Oh, he's hit that. Avoid that, Crowcrad. He might damage your car, mate. You know. My advice to you is avoid that barrier, because it's sticky pokey out eating it'll have you. As you just see just there, Terrence, Terry, Mr. Terry himself. He's here. He's there. Crowcrad, like I said, we just seen him hit the barrier there. You don't want to do that in the actual proper race itself. Greenpeace, he's in 7th. He's there. Then we have Bazinga. He's in here. He's a wild card. From what I can tell, from what I've seen, that's Bazinga represented by Parcel.com. He's there. I actually done an M6 with him. Was it season 7? Something like that, I can't remember. So 8 or 7 or 6, something like that. Anyway, then we have obviously Bazinga's there. Then we have obviously Race's Snake. He's going to snake his way through. And then we have Ben. Obviously in 12th. And then we have LS Deno. Mr. I think he runs it with is it KB and Pilo there or something like that. It's one of the two. LS Deno there. LS Deno, hello, how are you there? So yes, he's in the pitch, just probably listening to me. Figured Darren, just be quiet. You know, he's rambling on. But you know, just being my merry self. Then we got Fat Pickles Bro, yeah, Mr. Fuel Saver himself. We can run a fuel tank for bloody hours. But yeah, Terrence in P10. Yeah, it's only yeah, Terrence is actually P6, Dave. He's P6. Where did you get P10 from? At the moment in time, yeah, he was in P10, but he's not. You know, obviously he's here. He's in P6. Wakey, Dave. Wakey. You know, yes, wakey. Like, remember to give this guy a like. Terry is in, buddy. Yep, he's in. I got him DCC. Disconnection. Yeah, DKM Spatters. Not long to go at all. We got roughly, I would say, 7-8 minutes to obviously qualification, and then we get that kicking off. But I'm going to exit the chat in a minute. I'm just going to double check everything, make sure everything's working, the camera views, you know. But beware of my back button on my keyboard, my down button. It sometimes double flicks, as you've seen there. So I'm going to get a new one, so don't worry about that. You know, we'll just quickly scroll through. On board with Mr. X Factor himself, P2, TKM Spatters, Mr. Cartman. Yeah, he does. I think he's a British karting champion, something like that. So yeah, he's obviously in 2nd, KB in 1st in practice times at the minute. Tall Stew. I don't know how tall you are still. Obviously, yeah, just making sure everything's working fine. We don't want no errors this evening. Ickle Pants. Currently sitting in 4th. So like I said, Pro-Am and Pro, we're battling that out on the same track. Obviously 2 different leagues, but obviously they can still challenge the pros or the Pro-Ams and whatnot. Terrence there, Terry. Yes, I hope everyone had a lovely Easter today. A lovely Easter, you know. I know it's Valentine's Day, you know. I didn't really do it this evening. You know, I missed it. Like, no, we don't need flowers. We don't need an extra day to say, oh, I love you so much. Say it every day, you know. Don't just say it the one day. Then we have Crowcrad there. Yeah, it's all running hunky dory, nice and smooth. Where is you know, Fat Pickles Bro, Greenpeace, LS Deno's probably watching me. You're thinking, Darren, my God. But yeah, once the race gets going, I'll concentrate on the race. Let's go through a few things at the moment. Thank you, Andy. Saying best of luck to me. Yes, best of luck, Darren. Best of luck. I hope everyone can hear me. You know, I didn't even check my voice, but I checked the mic prior. Obviously, I checked it on the PSN itself, and it was all right. And let me just double check one more thing. Thingy. So yeah, obviously every Sunday, 8:30, I'll be in the lobby. I'll boot up the live stream around about 25 to 8. Like, comment, subscribe. That's completely your choice. But yeah, important. Yes. So like I said, obviously they got rid of the reverse grid. That's qualifying for the feature race. So 2 qualifications. Back to Laguna Seca we go. Obviously for the sprint race for 15 minutes. Yeah, obviously it started out in the Beamer, and it's Beamer League GR4, and it's just growing from there. You know, so obviously we've got ballast as well. I'm not sure if ballast will be put on for this round. It may affect the next round, so round 2. So obviously I think the top 8 incur ballast. It's an idea just to make the racing closer and whatnot. Obviously the feature race is 30 minutes long. Tyres depletion is ×5, and the fuel depletion is ×3. Racing mediums are racing hard. Like I said before in the feature race, they've got to start on the racing mediums, finish on the racing mediums. That's a must. In regards to penalties, they may incur penalties. I'm not quite sure, but obviously I'll pick that up for the next round. Obviously round 2. But in regards to obviously ballast, first and second they gain 105%. So it's 1.344 kilogram. So it's third and fourth obviously 105%, and then fifth and sixth 103%. So yeah, the top 8 that incur obviously weight added to their car. So the car's behind, it'll bring them up closer, and who knows, they could actually win a race, you know, and it's a good idea, really good format. You know, Ben Cosgrove's gone into the barrier there, just obviously testing his limits, and I get that entirely. He's just doing his few donuts. If you want obviously the tyre wear details on screen, I can put them on screen. If you want them off, I'll turn them off. It's completely the viewer's choice, you know. Either way, I'm not fussed, you know. Just let me know in chat. I get the chat up now. So yeah, obviously points for the win is 25 points. For second it's 23. For third it's 21. For fourth it's 18. For fifth it's 16 points. For sixth it's 14 points. For seventh it's 12 points. And 8th, 10 points in case of wild card entry. So yeah, obviously 9th is 8, 10 is 6, 11th is 5, 12th is 4, 13th is 3, 14th is 2, and obviously 15th is 1 point. Even if it's the crayon. He had to get that in there, didn't he? Thank you, James. How's your duck? That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it's just a bit of banter with what we have going on. It's been going on since season 2 of Infinity, but say no more on that. Track list, round 1, Laguna Seca and Sardegna A in reverse. Round 2, we then head to Catalunya and Yamayaya Kyoto. Kyoto's a nice track that for the feature race. So Catalunya sprint, feature race is Kyoto. That's round 2, and then round 3 we have some interesting tracks, that's what I'm going to say. But obviously keep round 2 for the moment, then we'll obviously when we're on round 2 I'll then talk about round 3 and 4. So in the meantime we've got a couple minutes to go. Sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, get some biscuits, get some sweets, watch the action unfold. 5 minutes of qualification. This is when the voice will start obviously concentrating and the tone will change. Yeah. Hello Darren. Alright Neil, alright Andy, hope you're well. Phil, hello boy. Yes, I've got a few of the ESR boys as well, and admin watching as well. Obviously yeah, obviously commentary started out at ESR and it's just grown ever since, you know. But yeah, TKM spatters, yeah, so yeah, yeah, enough of me. I'm gonna get a drink, refresh the mouth, you know, slurp it. Obviously got Mr. X Factor in second at the minute. I ain't gonna let that live, you know. I'm gonna keep mentioning it. Because I heard him singing in practice on a TKM Spattered stream. But apart from that, drink time. Yes, Laguna Seca. Not a lot of corner names for this track at all. Obviously 2.238 miles long. A few corner names obviously gone for the corkscrew there with TKM Spatters. He's obviously heading around to Rainy Curve, which is this one here. Then they just classified it as 10 and 11 after this. So obviously now he's heading to 10, then he'll head to 11, the final turn left-hander. Then they head up the start, finish straight. Obviously a slight incline, and then it'll drop slightly as well. We'll go on board, see if we can get that for the minute. Obviously on board with TKM Spatters in a minute. He's dropping down, then Andretti hairpin. Obviously double left-handers, so keep it really tight if you can. Obviously, yeah, so yeah, double left-handers there. And they just named this, obviously I have looked and they've just named it, obviously, corner 3 and corner 4. I know we're in America as well. I was going to actually say, g'day mate. But that's obviously Australian, Darren. So I thought, we get away from that. That's what I was actually going to say when I first come in the room. No, get away from that. So they've actually named this Turn 5 as well. So yeah, qualification starting. Good luck to everyone. Now, Darren, you must concentrate. So obviously Laguna, Seca, we've got a raffle straight. Then we head up to the corkscrew and the rain curve. So yeah, let's get on to qualification. Who will get pole position? Who will get number 1 for the new season round? Obviously season 9, round 1. Laguna, Seca, I'll go up car view. Obviously cars are leaving now. It's up to them, obviously, when they leave the pits. But just remember, 5 minutes all they got. Nothing more than that. So we'll go up car view. Why is it not letting me? Is it stuck? No, it's not stuck, Darren, because he's just coming out the pits. There we are. Crowcrad, obviously leading them out. Obviously sitting in first position at the minute. Obviously hasn't done a hot lap. Obviously this is his out lap, then he'll do his hot lap. As you can tell at the bottom there, can use racing and super softs in qualification. You can't use that obviously during the race itself. Penalty wise, I think you will incur a penalty. Make sure everyone's got out just fine. Ben Cosgrove sitting in second. Like I said, all doing that out lap, so quickly kick off obviously onto their hot laps. Already got Bazinga, TKM Spiders battling it out there. 9th and 10th in the out lap, like I keep saying. James Harbour, Ickle Pants, Tall Stew, Terrence. He's at in 14th at the minute. Gone a bit wide there, but obviously it's only an out lap. You know, errors can be done on that out lap. Just don't do it on your fast lap. Crowcrad there, leading them round to the final few corners of this obviously track. Coming towards the end of his lap, hit the left-hander. He will be the one that does the fastest lap first. So it'll be interesting what he actually does. So heading up the straight now. I can't do that there. I'm concentrating on qualification. Ben Cosgrove in second, KB in third at the minute. Greenpeace in 4th, LS Deno in 5th, Pilo in 6th. So all heading on to their hot laps now. Like I said, after this qualification they will, or Bazinga there, just a bit back end. He's lost the back end, but he kept it together. Very nice indeed. So like I said, 5 minutes qualification, we then head into a 15-minute sprint race. Flat out, no fuel, no tyre wear depletion. Just who can get that first position. Crowcrad at the minute, leading them around. We've got Ben Cosgrove in second, KB in third at the moment, Greenpeace in 4th, LS Deno in 5th, Pilo in 6th. So yeah, we're concentrating on Crowcrad and obviously Ben Cosgrove, KB as well. They're all obviously just started their lap. Terrence touched the gravel slightly, but Crowcrad there coming up towards the corkscrew now. Get this corkscrew obviously spot on, don't run it wide, then you're on for a winner. Obviously don't go too far wide so you can't pick up a penalty. Ben Cosgrove there with KB to the rear of him. Ben Cosgrove doesn't want this really, he's got the intention of KB behind. He just wants a nice clean lap, but Crowcrad obviously, KB there, he's not giving Ben Cosgrove an inch of space. Crowcrad at the minute is leading them round of his first hot lap. He has done a 1:19.978. Ben Cosgrove a 1:19.611. KB has done a 1:19.477. We've got Ickle Pants, he has done a 1:19.847. Crowcrad 1:19.978. James Harbour 533. Fat Pickles Bro 1:28.48. Pilo 1:21.034. TKM Spiders 1:21.632. Greenpeace 1:21.865. Then we have Tall Shoe 1:23.580. Then we have Bazinga 1:26.576. And then we have Terrence, obviously has done a 1:26.786. Racing Snake 1:27.512. LS Deno to the rear 1:34.575. Just entering the room there was obviously a West, but leading them round. Obviously he's on pole, provisional pole for the minute, KB, but he has got Ben Cosgrove sitting behind that slipstream. He's obviously a second off from there in the final sector of this lap. KB is improving, and we shall see in a moment or two. Ickle Pants in third position. He's there or thereabouts, but obviously they still got an extra lap to do. Remember, 5 minutes qualification, a bit slidey on there from obviously KB. Ben Cosgrove sitting in second as KB improved on his lap time. He has a 1:19.4 441. Yeah, so he's gone a little bit quick, not massively, but enough. Ben Cosgrove, he'll be looking to improve now on his final lap. So we've got Ickle Pants there. Yeah, they're all improving now. Ickle Pants of 119.867. Ben Cosgrove. TKM Spatters of 119.118. Currently sitting in pole position there. So let's go down. Tall Stew 119.809. So the drivers that are improving, it will pop up in yellow down the bottom left, as you can see there. So let's go through. Ickle Pants there 119.847. Fat Pickles Bro 119.916. Crow Crowd 119.978. So the bill we're looking to improve now. Racing Snake 120.090. Pilo 120.142. James Harben 123.94. Final lap 125.21. 121.343. And obviously 122.901. Up we go. Because a man obviously sitting on provisional pole is TKM Spatters. Then we have KB sitting in second. But Ben Cosgrove will be looking for that pole position. Obviously new to the season. Obviously it's a new season. But a few drivers have been there for quite a long time. But I think this is Ben's first outing. Around we go. So we've got TKM Spatters there. We've got KB. Is he improving on his time? It looks like he is. He is crossing the line now. He's a 119.021. Ben Cosgrove? No, doesn't improve. TKM Spatters, will he take pole position off of KB there? Not a lot in it at all. Can TKM Spatters snatch pole position? Can he? No. So KB at the moment is on provisional pole. Anyone else improving? Greenpeace there, he's improved on his time. He is currently sitting in 13th position, but all times matter. Bazinga to the rear in 14th position. Because your man at the minute is on 119.021 is KB. TKM Spatters behind in second. Ben Cosgrove. Brilliant qualification for obviously his first season with MvP Racing, the BGWT. LS Deno in 5th. So qualification has been completed. This is the final positions of qualification. We will now head on to a 15-minute race. KB, TKM Spatters, Ben Cosgrove, the top 3. Who will get the perfect start? Yeah, like I said, expect things to be sort of heated. Obviously no tyre wear, no fuel. It's anyone's game. All flashing their lights. Hello, Darren. Hello. Yes, I'm here. So we've got KB, TKM Spatters. Obviously it's quite a close grid, you know, really compact. Not a lot of space at all. There's not the best camera angle. Comedy Sport. But anyway, let's see if we can... Who gets the perfect start? This isn't great at all. That's better. KB! Sight wheel spin there. And he gets away okay, but TKM Spatters has made a jump onto him. Headed down towards the first double-handers here. Bit contact there. Ben Cosgrove is in a sandwich, but TKM Spatters took first position. Ickle Pants up to second. He's took out for KB. Ickle Pants, where you come from. So KB now sitting in third position. No, he's taking second position. Ben Cosgrove now down to fourth, who's spun out there. That's what I mean. It's going to be a very, very compact. Who spun out there was that Tall Stew. Let's have a look what happened to you. Obviously heading down. Obviously he'd started his first lap. Must have made a mistake. Must have touched the grass or something like that. Let's go on board with Tall Stew. Yeah, just touched the gravel on the outside, and that's obviously spun him out. Out we go quickly because we have got obviously TKM Spatters in the lead. He's put out that gap now, over half a second over KB, but KB won't let him go that easily. Ickle Pants in third. Ben Cosgrove in fourth. LS Deno in fifth. Races LS Deno's made his way out quite nice, to be honest with you. Races Snake in sixth. Then we have Crow Crowd in seventh. Pilo in eighth. Then we had Fat Pickles Bro in 9th, Terrence in 10th, Bazinga in 11th, James Harben, bit of a battle to the rear of the grid here. Tall Stew will want to make his way up as quick as he can, get through the pack. Like I said, Pro and Pro-Am is racing in this race at the moment. Tall Stew, Greenpeace to the rear in 14th. Up we go, we've got TKM Spatters currently leading in the way, in first position. 125.090 is the fastest lap at the moment in time. KB in second position. Like I said, they'll be on racing mediums, so KB there, or would they be on racing soft? Let's double check that for a minute, because I think that's only for the feature race. Let me get this up, let me just see. Yeah, they can use a racing soft, so that's handy to know. Also, I thought it was racing mediums. But anyway, back we go. TKM Spatters over half a second away from KB, but KB will want that first position. Likewise, quite a few of them as well. So we've got Ickle Pants in third. Ben Cosgrove in fourth. Doing a good outing at the minute for his first race of this season. LS Deno in fifth. Racing Snake in sixth. Pilo in seventh. Crow Crowcrowd in 8th. I like to skip up and down the grid every so often, give everyone equal viewing on the stream. Terence in 10th, James Harben in 11th. There was a battle commencing there. Terence and Fat Pickles, bro. Oh, someone spun out there. What happened there? Was that Fat Pickles, bro? It was indeed. Did he lose it at the corkscrew? Let's go and have a look at this. On board with Fat Pickles, bro. He seems to have lost it for the corkscrew. Did he get a wheel onto that gravel? Did he run it a bit too deep? Or what? Let's have a look now. Braking was fine. Oh, just touch that the front right tyre onto that curb and it spun him out. Out we go quickly, because at the front we obviously have got TKM Spatters leading them around in first position, but KB's still sitting there. KB's like, yes, Mr. Dance, Mr. Singing Man's behind you. You know, remember my voice in your head? And I bet TKM's like, yes, I remember that. But in third position we got Eagle Pants, 1.5 second back now from KB. Ben Cosgrove sitting. Oh, he's got LS Dano to the side of him, side by side there, side by side, very nice racing indeed. But Eagle Pants in third, we've got Ben Cosgrove and LS Dano fighting for 4th and 5th. But these two fight is helping Eagle Pants to get away. We have Pilo in 6th, then we have Racing Snake in 7th, Crowcrowd in 8th, Terence in 9th. So it's all, this battle here, I want to keep an eye on this for the minutes. We have got LS Dano looking to the rear of obviously Ben Cosgrove in 4th position, but he has got Pilo behind, just under a second between LS Dano and Pilo. No, he doesn't close up there. So how we go quickly, because we're going to go back down, because we've got obviously Terence, Crowcrowd battling away. We've got Racing Snake and Pilo battling away. The two teammates there battling away, but they won't want this. They want to work together and put away if they can. Terence in 9th, Toolstrew in 10th, James Harben in 11th, Pat Picklesborough in 12th after his spin. Bazinga in 13th, Greenpeace in 14th position. Out we go. So we've got KB and TKM Spatters. I mean, TKM Spatters now has pulled out slightly from KB. It's almost a second, but Ickle Pants in 3rd. He's comfy in a minute, because obviously we've got LS Steno and obviously Ben Cosgrove battling out for 4th and 5th. Now Pilo in 6th with his teammate behind him in 7th. Crowcrowd is slowly making his way up to Racing Snake, who's in 7th position. Crowcrowd's in 8th. They have Terence in 9th. Digital car culture there. Obviously his teammate is currently sitting in 4th, and he's still being pressured by LS Steno. Half a second between these two. Paul Strew in 10th. Up we go, because I want to see if KB's closing. He's not. Almost a second now to TKM Spatters. Over a second, under a second, over a second, under a second. Yeah, so we're going to go a bit like that. In 3rd position, Ickle Pants. Ickle Pants, Ickle Pants, Ickle Pants. Can you gain to the back of KB? Ben Cosgrove still under pressure from LS Steno. Let's go on with LS Steno. Can he make this move down through the corkscrew or on the exit? Oh, Ben Cosgrove, bit back-endy there. LS Steno pounces on that. From that error from Ben Cosgrove coming out the corkscrew. But LS Steno's like, yes, thank you very much, I'm coming through. Ben will probably be hitting himself now for that bit of a moment there. But then again, you got the feature race to make it up in. Pilo in 6th, Razor Snake in 7th, Terence in 9th, Crowcrowd in 8th. Then a Tall Stew towards the rear now, between, I would say, 10th and 11th, and even Fat Pickles Bro, Bazinga and Greenpeace is spacing out now. But TKM Spatters, he's lost a bit of time there to KB. Up we go. So you've got LS Steno, obviously he's pulling away now from Ickle Pants in 3rd position. Ben Cosgrove in 5th, Pilo in 6th, harassing the back of Ben Cosgrove now. Will he get a move done? No, he's just sitting behind. Racing Snake there, a bit of a moment as well. They're struggling around this track this evening. Let's go on board with Pilo. Can he get Ben Cosgrove? Can he dive down the left? No, he just backs out of it, thinks better of it. Like I said, no tyre wear, no fuel depletion, so they can just go flat out. So we've got Crowcrowd there. Racing State, like I just said, a bit of a moment. But he has got Crowcrowd behind him in 8th position, and he's he wants that 7th position. He's like, Snake, I'm coming on through, whether you like it or not. And then he's like, now, just snake my way through the corkscrew, just swivel on through. But out we go, because we've got under half a second now. So the gap has closed drastically between 1st and 2nd position. Let's go on board with KB. Can he get this move done? Heading up the incline and down to the first double-handers there. We shall wait and see. Because KB is just buying his time. Lap number 6, 8 minutes to go. So where has time gone? I don't know. So KB, he's just backing out of it, and he's still sitting there. He wants that first position off of Spatters, but Spatters like, no, kart mode time, stick it to them corners, go as flat out as you can. But KB, the Mr. Singer, he's not letting him go lightly. So So I hope we go quickly, because obviously we still got these two half a second. But Icklepants now has fallen back 4 seconds. Elesteno to Icklepants is 1.2 seconds. And they've got Pilo to Elesteno is 1.8 seconds. So yeah, it's a gaps are appearing, but here we go. Here we go. 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. So Ben Cosgrove leading the pack. Ben Cosgrove in 6th. Racing Snake in 7th. Racing Snake just dropped back a little bit there. But then Terrence will be looking to come through to help his teammate, because Terrence has got Crow Crowd ahead of him. Let's go on board with Terrence. He just backs out a little bit there, so he has dropped back slightly, but Terrence still sitting in 6th position. Has Terrence got a problem? He seems to slow right up there. Up we go, TKM Spatters still with these. Let's go back to this battle for a minute, because Ben Cosgrove, Racing Snake behind him in 7th. Yeah, I thought Terrence slowed down. I thought he had a bit of an issue. But here we go. Got Tall Shoe behind him now. He wants to make a jump if he can. So we've got a group of 4 cars here, batting out for 6th position technically. So Ben Cosgrove, you need to obviously put your foot down a bit now and put away if you can. Racing Snake's there. He's like, yes, I'm just gonna stick my tongue out every now and again and come on by when I see a gap. Crow Crowd in 8th. I go up to the front quickly because I know things are happening. 1.6 second lead now. Did KB make an error? Let me have a look at this. Did he go wide into the gravel around this section here? Because he seems to have backed off very, very 1.6 second gap now to obviously TKM Spatters. Has he gone wrong? No, TKM Spatters just he's put his foot down. He's like, no, I'm not playing games no more. I'm going. So yeah, it's all for KB to do now. Icklepants 4.2 second lead over back from KB. Then we got Elesteno. He's 1.1 seconds behind Icklepants. So Elesteno will be wanting that final podium position, but down we go. So we've got Ben Cosgrove, we've got Pilo. Obviously he's comfortable at the minute from Ben Cosgrove, and he's got a bit of a gap to him to Elesteno. So we've got Ben Cosgrove, we've got Racing Snake. So we've got these cars battling it out still. 5 minutes to go of this race. Tall Stew in 9th now. He's made that move on to Terrence. Terrence in 10th. James Harbin in an 11th position. Slowly making his way up to Terrence in 10th position. Fat Pickles Bro in 12th. Bazinga in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th position to the rear. Quite a way behind now. TKM Spatters 1.7 gap now over KB. Icklepants in 3rd. Elesteno in 4th. Under a second now, so Elesteno's put his foot down. He's planted. 5 minutes to go, because we have got Ben Cosgrove still. He's putting out slightly from Racing Snake, who's in 7th position. Crow Crowd has fallen back from Racing Snake, but then Crow Crowd's got the attention of Tall Shoe behind. Can Tall Shoe make this move done? We'll go on board with Tall Shoe. Let's see what he can do. Can he get him up towards the corkscrew, or would he just? Yeah, he's got. Oh, Racing Snake's ran it wide, and Tall Shoe's ran it wide. Oh, commentators cursed there. Oh, God, this, what's going on here? So both went off. Both went off. That's very unfortunate indeed. Racing Snake went off, then Tall Shoe went off at the same time. You know, they haven't lost a lot of time, but it's enough. So we've got TKM Spatters now, 1.6 second gap. A 1:18.851. So he's done the fastest lap of the race at the minute. We've got KB at 1:18.900. So yeah, season 9, round 1, race 1. We then head on to Sardegna A, the reverse version, for the feature race of the evening. That's half an hour long. And like I said, racing mediums, they've got to run, start and finish. So we have got Pilo. Ben Cosgrove's putting away now from Crow Crowd in 7th position. Terrence in 8th. Racing Snake obviously with that moment, heading up towards the corkscrew, ran it a bit wide, dirt on the tyres. James Harbin now has capitalised on 10th position, obviously with Tall Shoe and that running wide. Tall Shoe, he won't be happy with himself, but you know, we've got the feature race to come yet. Fat Pickles Bro in 12th position, Bazinga in 13th, Greenpeace in 14th. 3 minutes to go of this race. KB there, he's yeah, smoke from the tyres there, but TKM Spatters. I will do an on-board lap with TKM Spatters in a moment as he heads on round. We've got Icklepants in 3rd, Elesteno in 4th. Yeah, actually I won't do an on-board lap because Elesteno and Icklepants are coming quite close now. Under half second. Will Elesteno get that final podium position of Icklepants, or will Icklepants defend for him his life? Pilo in 5th, Ben Cosgrove in 6th. So let's concentrate on Elesteno. Elesteno, he wants that move. He wants that 3rd position. He wants a final podium spot. We have got 2 laps to go, or maybe 3, depending. So Alestano, will he look to the left? No, Icklepants just protect. He has a little bit wide to the first apex there, but Alestano will onto the grass there. He's still sitting behind Icklepants in 3rd position. He wants this move done as quick as he can. Let's quickly go to the top. 1.3 second gap now. KBS took a bit of time out of TKM Spanish. Icklepants Alestano under half a second. Alestano wants that move done, like I said. We'll come back to this in a moment because Alestano is sitting behind. Ben Cosgrove putting away now. Let's quickly scroll through. We've got Tall Stew and Racing Snake banner out, but I want to concentrate on Alestano and Icklepants 3rd and 4th. Bit of a wiggle on there. Wiggle on, wiggle on, wiggle on, wiggle on. Wiggle Wine, was that Wiggle Wine? Was it on it's got Talent, but 3rd and 4th. And then if we go back down, we had the battle as well. Racing Snake and Tall Shoe banning that out as they go up towards the corkscrew. Will Tall Shoe get his move done? Yeah, he's just ahead of Racing Snake there. Nicely done indeed. TKM Spatters, 1.6 second gap. LS Deno still behind Icklepants there. He wants his position. They will have an extra lap after this because of the timing marker. So Alestano has got a 2 lap to do it in. Pilo in 5th. He's quite comfy to Ben Cosgrove now because it's 2.7 second gap. You know, unless Pilo does an error, he doesn't put a foot wrong at the minute. Ben Cosgrove obviously ran a bit wide at the corkscrew and that's cost him. Crow Cried in 7th now. Tallstrew in 8th. And he's made their moves. Obviously, he was in 11th and he's past Terrence and Racing Snake. So I've missed that. Apologies. Terrence obviously in 10th. James Harbin in 11th behind. Will he make this move stick? Will he get it done? Terrence, no. James Harbin with his new wheel. He's got McLaren wheel now, and he or something like that. But yeah, new wheel for his obviously Fanatec. Fair play to him. But yeah, he'll be looking to get that move done as well. We've got Fat Picklesboro in 12th. Bazinga in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th position. Up we go. TKM Spatters. Obviously, led from the beginning, you know, and a bit of battle on with KB, and he's just put out that gap now. But Icklepants Alestano still sitting there. He's got this final lap. It's now or never, Alestano. If you want that final podium position, and I give it to Icklepants, he has done some good defending, but if you want that final podium position, I think you need to put your foot down, because the man obviously now in 1st position, obviously he's led it, and he's going to get the win by the looks of it. Unless he doesn't do an error, the win is his. But let's go down to Alestano and Icklepants. Alestano, yeah, he's you can tell by the way the car's reacting, he wants that move done. But Icklepants is doing a grand job there in 3rd position. Bit of a snake on there. Pedo, Ben Cosgrove, Crowcrad, Tall Stew, Racing Snake, Terrence. Obviously, yeah, we've got a finisher, which is Fat Pickles, bro. Bazinga as well will come around to finish the race. Obviously, they didn't reach the timing marker in time, so they can't do no more. But Bazinga there in 13th position. Pickles, bro, in 12th. Then we've got Greenpeace. Unfortunately, he's been lapped now, and he's going to the lead runner, which is TKM Spatters. Has Alestano got that move done? No, he hasn't got that move done. He needs to get it done now, but he's fallen back a bit now. But your winner of round 1, unless he can keep it together, unless if he runs it a bit deep, KB's head to pound. But your winner of season 9, round 1 of race 1, TKM Spatters. In 2nd position is KB. Very well done to both of you indeed. Icklepants, stunning performance from you in 3rd. LS Deno in 4th. Pilo comes home in 5th. Ben Cosgrove with Crowcrad behind him. Ben Cosgrove in 6th. Crowcrad in 7th. We've got Tall Stew in 8th. 2 moments for him, cost him quite good positions in this race. Racing Snake in 9th. Terrence in 10th. James Harbin in 11th. There's your final positions. Obviously, Greenpeace came home in 14th position to the rear. But well done, obviously, TKM Spatters. Obviously, season 9, round 1, race 1, and he took the victory. Obviously, I don't know if you get extra points for pole on that, but you must do. KB and Icklepants, brilliant showing there from Icklepants, you know. Obviously, defended for all his life against Alestano, and he got that 3rd position. Fair play to him. But yeah. Obviously now we head on to the feature race. Bit of a break now. While we're just waiting, I'll go for the final points of who came where. Save the replay in case they want me to. Bear with me. Night, baby. Right, so the final positions were obviously TKM Spatters in first, KB in second, Ickle Pants after a good drive there in third, LS Deno in fourth, done all he can to try and get to Ickle Pants, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. Pilo in fifth, he'd be happy with that as well. Ben Cosgrove, bit of an issue for the corkscrew, I think it was, and that cost him. He finished in sixth, Crowcrad in seventh. Then we have Tall Stew in eighth, 2 issues for him, you know, ran it a bit wide and that, and yeah, that cost him valuable points there, but he finished in 8th, Racing Snake in 9th, Terrence in 10th, James Harbin in 11th, Fat Pickles Bro in 12th, obviously issue through the corkscrew as well, Basinga in 13th, and Greenpeace in 14th position. Obviously that was your final standings. We now head on to Sardegna A for the main feature race. I'm going to have a bit of a couple minutes break. I will be back with you in about 30 seconds time. Just going to refresh my mouth, but I hope you enjoyed that. A few stumblings on the word there, a few words, but you know, I'm still learning, but bear with me, I'll be right back. So obviously, as you see, I was going to get a drink, but obviously I'm not, because obviously I've seen this up. So we've got the track settings now. The track's been changed to Sardegna Road Track A2. That's basically the reverse layout, like I said before. 30-minute race. Obviously, we got the qualification as well. Don't forget that. At the start of each round, it's a 5-minute qualification. Conditions, obviously, is 5 o'clock in the evening. It's fine weather. And then we have, obviously, the tyre wear is ×5. And the fuel depletion there is obviously ×3. Then racing mediums and racing hard. So like I said, they've got to start it on the racing medium and finish it on the racing medium, but they have got to run the hard. So you can do your out, your hot, and your in on the hard tyre. So yeah, that's your obviously new settings. We've got 4 minutes till we start. I'll just grab a quick drink, refresh my mouth. While I'm doing that, we'll just focus on a car what's gone out. We'll focus on. Let's focus on Westside Massive. He's in there now. Westside Massive. What's that? So yeah, focus on West. So yeah, obviously racing mediums, racing hards. Yeah, so I've got the information at the bottom. Obviously the tyres, the fuel, the braking, which aids. Obviously they need to assist them. Obviously your accelerator as well and your turbo. If you want them on or off, I'll keep it on for obviously the second race of the evening, the feature race. And then obviously I'll switch it off around 2 just to see how we go. But in this moment in time, we'll focus on West. Obviously he came in late for the sprint race, but he's here now for the feature race. I'm going to grab a quick drink and obviously refresh my mouth. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hope you're well. Obviously on this evening. Andy, do you know what I've got next to me? I've got a cup of tea, laddo. I've got a cup of tea next to me, Andy, and I've got obviously a kind of a Rubicon mango. Yes, I'm in the Caribbean drinking my mango juice. You know, wish I was, but I'm not. So yes, yeah, nice and refreshed now, mate. On to qualification for Sardegna A. Yeah, who will get pole position? Will TKM? Will KB? Will anyone? Will Fat Pickles Bro? James Harbin? Ben Cosgrove? Terrence? It could be any of them, you know? Any of them. We'll just wait and see. Hope you're enjoying this evening. And any errors on my comm, just let me know in chat. So, Darren, we don't understand you or anything like that. Obviously with Westside Massive at the minute, it's part of Infinity. Don't forget, obviously checking me out tomorrow. I'm doing MRC post-race replay from the Hash Brown track. And obviously St. Croix B2, that's the reverse layout. Tuesday, obviously the fellas have got their Infinity Series. I will be doing post-race replay from League 1 and League 3. But for this moment in time, it's all about MVP racing. Also, I do comms for ESR as well. But yeah, like I said, MVP is what it's about tonight. Like I said, pleasure to do comms for them. 1 minute to start. 1 minute to start. And let's don't know 1 minute to start. But yes, who will get that pole? We don't know. You know, this is the fascinating thing about racing. We don't know. So we will know, obviously, come end of the 5 minutes, but we don't know at this moment in time because obviously we don't know because they're still doing practicing. But we don't know, but we will know if you get what I mean. But yeah, drink time again. God, my throat's so dry. Obviously, yeah, they also got to do a pit stop. But when they do that pit stop, it's up to them, you know. So they got to work out the strategies in their head. When should I do it? So they'll be with their teammates and obviously working it out, writing it down or planning it in their head. So just getting that perfect race, you know, because teamwork, team event is what it's about. You know, work together, then you progress up through the field. Yeah, so that's key if I'm honest with you. But a lot of these guys do obviously strategies in the Infinity because it's 15-minute endurance, and I'm sure they know what they're doing. But we will see. They're all heading out 5 minutes qualification now. Sardegna A2 in reverse, like I said. So KB's on his way out west. Obviously made an appearance in the feature race now. Then we've got Ben Cosgrove as well. They're all coming out the pits. A couple will sit in there for the moment. I just think, nah, I'll just sit here for a second or two while everyone else goes out, because the gag of the cars there, like you've seen, West into the back of someone there. LS Steno, obviously KB and LS Steno now working together. Obviously that tyre wear will be on as well, and the fuel depletion will be on as well, so that will come into effect in qualification. So just bear that in mind. Obviously you'll see the tyre wear in red on obviously the tyre display there, and obviously the fuel gauge as well, that will go down when obviously they start using a lot of fuel. But West at the minute obviously out in first, but LS Steno, KB, to make sure everyone's got out, get this up as well, just you know, just so you know who drivers are. Obviously you can see it on the display on the left below the obviously the position in. But yeah, Chicken Spatters, would he kick off where he started? Will someone else make a surprise move to pole position? We shall wait and see, because a few are now heading around for their final part of this track. It's a tricky track, technical track, especially here. You don't want to run it too deep. You don't want to hit the barrier, because that will cost you a lot. Like James Harbin there, done that really good. But behind, as I said, you know, we've got obviously who hit the, yeah, we've got Greenpeace there. He's obviously hit the barrier there, which is very unfortunate indeed. But we've got LS Steno and KB. First ones to cross the line, start their hot lap. Who will get pole position? We shall wait and see with LS Steno now. We'll go on board with LS Steno for a lap round here. I didn't do it obviously with the sprint race. It was too quick. But KB's behind LS Steno there. So we're heading down the second corner, the right-hander. Obviously a fictional track. There ain't no actual corner names for this track. It's just like a little island in Italy, and it's a fictional track made by GT Sports. So planet here. As you can tell by the brake-in, the trail brake and the accelerator. I'll just stay on board with LS Steno and not say anything. I'll get off of this camera view as they head to the final part of the lap, the final corner. Obviously we've seen Greenpeace, obviously he went off into the barrier. So I'll go over this camera now. We'll go head out to that camera. Obviously we've got LS Steno and KB, and they're both teammates of BuyParcel.com. So they will be working together. This is what I mean. Teamwork is crucial in the feature race. Because it is, you know, it's fuel and tyre wears kicking in. Obviously we've got Greenpeace there. He's having a few issues, I think. Terence in fifth, but LS Steno's coming around now to complete his hot lap. He has done a 140 035 KB, but TKM again, 139. And then no, we've got Tall Stew, 139.593. TKM Spatters, 139.644. So Tall Stew, he's going in it for this race. TKM Spatters, 139.644. KB at 140.3035. Sorry, it's getting stumbled there. LS Deno, 140.188. Pilo, 140.327. And then we've got Westside, 140.358. Fat Pickles Bro, 140.557. Ickle Pants, 140.655. Terrence, 140.849. Ben Cosgrove, 140.888. James Harben, 141.006. Crowcrad 141.375, Racing Snake 142.048, Bazinga 151.907, and Greenpeace hasn't done a lap at this moment in time. But your man on pole position for the minute, provisional pole, is Tall Stew. He is sitting in the slipstream there of Terrence, that will help him as well. But TKM Spatters, he's not that far away at all, a few tenths. Can he make them up? No, he's down on his lap time for the final sector. KB and LS Deno, yeah, they're working together, but we got LS Deno in 4th and KB in 3rd. We've got Pilo in 5th, West in 6th at the minute. Can Tall Stew improve on his lap time? Only time will tell. We've got TKM Spatters as well. Final lap. So who will grab pole position? Who knows? It's anyone's. Will KB? Will LS Deno grab pole position? Will KB grab pole position? They're coming across the line now. No! Tall Stew, is he improving on his lap time? There's not a lot in it at all between him and TKM Spatters. No, he's down on his lap time. Can TKM Spatters? No. He doesn't improve at all. Anyone else improve in their lap times? West, can he? Fat Pickles Bro, will he make a show in? Fat Pickles Bro, no. West does improve, but it doesn't put him on pole position. So Fat Pickles Bro in 10th. Racing Snake in 11th. Terrence in 12th. Crowcrowd in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th, and obviously Bazinga in 15th position. James Harben, how did you get on? You're in 9th. Very well done. Ben Cosgrove as well. But your man on pole position, very well done indeed, is Tall Stew. 5-1-2. Not a lot in it at all between him and TKM Spatters. But KB brings up 3rd position in qualification there. But Bazinga, 149.427. There's your final qualification positions there. So Bazinga is obviously to the rear in 15th position, but who, obviously they're going to take it nice and easy for the first few laps, you know, obviously to get their pit stop, but it's all about the perfect start. Don't run too wide on the first corner, the quick left-hander. Don't run too wide into that barrier because it will ruin your race. We've got Tall Stew, TKM Spatters, KB, West, LS Deno, Ickle Pants, Pilo, Ben Cosgrove, James Harben, and so on. I could get it all up there, could get it all. But yeah, obviously will spin from the rear of these cars like we've seen in race 1. But Tall Stew 5-1-2 will want the win in this race by the looks of it. But we shall see. 30-minute race, anything can happen. See all this tyre squeal there? But who's at the back there? Got that jump. Very nice indeed. Tall Stew leads them round. You'll see them all as a train for a few laps. It will happen. Tall Stew gets them around. LS Deno, cars behind, kicking off there. What happened there? Was that? What happened there? Already at the start. Let's go on board with Greenpeace. Did he ever come in together at all? Bazinga's to his right. It just wants it. Here's that barrier. That's what I mean. That pokey outy, sticky outy barrier, and that's cost him already just at the start. But out we go because we've got Tall Stew leading the way from TKM Spatters in 2nd, KB in 3rd position, LS Deno in 4th position, West in 5th. This is what I mean, they're in the train already. Someone behind has gone off. Ooh, it's gone off now. Just broke a bit too deep there. Who was that? James Harben in 12th, Racing Snake. Bazinga and Greenpeace, but out we go. Also, we've got Tall Stew in 1st position, we've got TKM Spatters in 2nd. We've got KB in 3rd, we've got LS Deno in 4th, we've got West to the right of LS Deno. I don't think he'll want to make a move just yet. Just give it a few laps and they will later on. But I'll get my tyre information up again. I don't know why it keeps going off. So apologies for that. There it is there. Very nice indeed. Tall Stew heading around the final few corners of this lap, the first lap of this race. Keeps popping up again, silly thing. But TKM Spatters there. Bit of a wiggle on there from Tall Stew. Will TKM Spatters capitalise on this? Let's go on board with TKM Spatters. Behind, we've got obviously KB behind TKM Spatter. But No, TK Spatters wants that move done onto Tall Stew. He's looking down the left. Will he make it stick? They're side by side, side by side. Who will break later? Tall Stew just backs out a little bit there. TK Spatters does get that move done, but looking back from TK Spatters to KB and Tall Stew, LS Deno and West. Oh, KB hits the barrier there. And Tall Stew as well, a bit back-endy there as well. It's all kicking off in this race. But we go quickly because we've got TK Spatters, KB, Tall Stew. KB wants to follow TK Spatters if he can. LS Deno likewise will want to follow his teammate through, but no, he's sit behind Tall Stew. So now that has compromised him now from his teammate. His teammate's in second position, LS Deno in fourth. Tall Stew now will want to, you know, just take his time. We've got 27 minutes left of this race. Come sort of the last 10 minutes, they may just floor it and we'll see what they're about. TK Spatters to KB, roll reverse from race number 1. But Tall Stew in third, LS Deno in fourth. West, Ickle Pants, Ben Cosgrove there in 7th position. Pilo Terrence in 9th. Crowcrowd in 10th, James Harben in 12th. Fat Pickles Bro there in 11th. So the two teammates are together on track, so they'll be looking to help each other. Racing Snake, unfortunately, round 1 hit into the barrier in 13th position. Then we've got Greenpeace in 14th. Bazinga, are you coming back out, or have you just had enough? You retired the car? Looks like he's retired the car. Now we go quickly. TK Spatters with KB still behind. Then we've got Tall Stew in 3rd position. We've got LS Deno in 4th. All snaking around that corner. Back end's wiggling about. West in 5th. Ickle Pants in 6th. So this is what I mean. We've got the train at the moment in time. No one's looking to make a move just yet. Tall Stew maybe to the right, but LS Deno hits a barrier there. The first quick left-hander there, but KB is looking to the right of TK Spatters at that right-hander, but Tall Stew set behind the 3rd position. LS Deno in 4th still, so we've got a gather cards here, but KB's looking for that move on TK Spatters. Does he make it stick? Yes, he does, it does. But TK Spatters is still sitting there, he's not letting them go so easy, but Tall Stew does want to follow KB through as well, but no, he just doesn't quite make that move stick. But he's looking down the right again. TK Spatters just protects that exit there. LS Deno in 4th, who wants to get that jump onto Tall Stew as well, so he can get behind. Obviously his teammate now is in 1st position. He's made that move on TK Spatters with Tall Stew in 3rd. We've got LS Deno in 4th, and then we've got Westside Massive in 5th. Then we've got Ickle Pants in 6th. Ben Cosgrove slowly making his way out with Ickle Pants as well in 7th. Then we've got Pilo in 8th. Terrence in 9th. Fat Pickles Bro in 10th. James Harben in 12th now. Crowcrowd down to 11th. Greenpeace in 14th. Racer Snake 13th. Bazinga is obviously retired from the race. KB leading around half-second lead over TK Spatters in 2nd position. KB's doing all he can at the minute, but there's a way to go. 25 minutes left of this race. Tall Stew sitting in 3rd position still. LS Deno, West, Ickle Pants, yeah, they're all in the train at the minute. They're not quite making moves yet, but come halfway they may. After pit stops it may come into effect, but like I said, they have got to run the racing hard. Out lap, quick lap, in lap. As long as they do that, they're fine. If they don't do that, they will incur penalties. We've got Crowcow looking to the left of Fat Pickles Road, around his quick left-hander. Will he make it stick? He does. Fat Pickles Road to me just looked like he obviously backed down there, but Crowcow there hits into that barrier. This is what I mean. Avoid that barrier because it will have you. And it's just shown just there. Crowcow lost 2 positions there, which is very unfortunate indeed. But that barrier does catch you out. Racing Snake in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th. Out we go. So we've got KB still leading them away. Half-second lead over TK Spatters. Tall Stew in 3rd. Done his purple sector there. So he's got his foot down. Side-by-side action here between LS Deno and West. Looks like to me West got that move done over LS Deno. He has. So these LS Deno is now sitting behind 4th position West. Out we go because anything can happen in this race. We've got a way to go, and strategies will take effect come towards the end of this race. That's a promise. Terrence in 9th. Fat Pickles Bro's falling away now, but he has got his teammate behind him, so he'll just drag his teammate around in 11th position. Crowcrowd in 12th. Racing Snake in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th. Out we go. KB 2. TK Spatters half-second. We've got Tall Stew in. It's under a second now between him and TK Spatters, but top 3 now putting away from West in 4th. So LS Deno now unfortunately has fallen back again. He's now behind Ickle Pants, the man who come obviously third in the previous race, so apologies. So he's having a good showing this evening so far, but KB will be looking to put away. As you can see, the redness on the tyres now is slowly coming to effect, not massively, but it's their fuel usage as well. TKM spatters, KB's used a little bit more than TKM spatters, but hey-oh, we've still got a way to go and pit stops to happen. Tall Stew, the fastest lap, 1:39.520. West there onto the grass, and it kicks the back end out a little bit, but Icklepants is looking behind West, who's in 5th position. LS Deno obviously in 6th. Ben Cosgrove in 7th behind LS Deno. Pilo in 8th. Terence in 9th. He's looking to the rear of Pilo. Will he get this move done? Let's have a look. Let's go on board with Terence. Will he get it done? No, not quite. Pilo, a bit of a wiggle on there, but on board with Terence. Just gets into that barrier, the right-hander there. So that slows him a little. Fat Pickles, bro. Currently sitting in 10th position. James Harbour, where are you to your teammate? Slightly behind, only half a second, but you're pulling each other around. Then we have got Crowcrowd in 12th. Racing Snake in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th. Bazinga retired the car in 15th position. KB still leading away, but he has got TKM Spanish behind him in 2nd position. Tall Stew's not too far away, but 1 and 2 are putting away now from 3rd position. We've got West to Icklepants, still battling it out. LS Deno falling back slightly from Icklepants, but out we go quickly because Ben Cosgrove as well. You see what I mean? They're not pushing it. They're not pushing it just yet. That will come, but we've got a way to go for that. So quickly scroll through. I hope you've enjoyed obviously the stream so far this evening. This is my first time with MVP Racing. It has been quite enjoyable, to be honest with you, but we'll go on board with TKM Spada because he is gaining rapidly to the back of KB. Oh, that barrier, see how far it sticks out. Will he dive down the right? No, KB, yeah. Oh, can he keep it steady? Yeah, he keeps it nice and steady there. TKM Spada doesn't make the move there. Tall Stew in 3rd is now falling back from TKM Spadders over a second now. West in 4th. Icklepants in 5th. LS Deno in 6th. He's falling away now from Icklepants. Ben Cosgrove in 7th, doing a good job. Pilo in 8th. Terence in 9th. Fat Pickles Bro, Crowcrowd of James Harbour having a little battle towards the rear of the field. Like I said, Pro Am racing in this on this track at the minute, like it did in the first race as well. We've got Racing Snake, yeah, drift mode around that corner there. Then we've got Greenpeace in 14th position. Out we go because we have got KB. He is currently leading this race. TKM Spadders in 2nd position. Tall Stew in 3rd. I got a message. Is there something wrong? Let's have a look. Thank you, mate. Digital car culture, much appreciated. Thank you. TKM Spadders still sit behind, obviously KB in 1st position, but 20 minutes to go, 10 minutes in. Tall Stew in 3rd, West in 4th, Icklepants in 5th, LS Deno in 6th, Ben Cosgrove in 7th, Pilo in 8th, Terence in 9th. We've got Fat Pickles Bro in 10th. I mean, he's putting that. Oh, James Harbour there. He's kept it together. That was a bit close for call there. He would have lost it on that gravel. Crowcrowd now is pulling away from James Harbour. Tyre wear is coming into effect for James Harbour now. Let's have a look. KB, yeah, he's got TKM Spadders behind him now under half a second, over half a tank of fuel. TKM Spadders as well, the same tyre wear, but on KB's back right, it's wearing a little bit more than TKM Spadders in 2nd position. Tall Stew as well. West, we've got Icklepants, LS Deno, Ben Cosgrove. Yeah, it's almost identical in tyre wear and fuel, but on some it's a back right, which is wearing more. Yeah, as you can tell there, between look at the difference there. It's not a lot, but it's enough. KB still leaning away from TKM Spadders in 1st position, but TKM Spadders isn't letting him go. He's just sitting behind in the slipstream, saving that fuel as well, as you can see by the fuel gauge, compared to KB. KB is using a little bit more. So TKM Spadders, yeah, he's playing the game here, and I think KB, yeah, TKM Spadders is saving a bit more fuel than obviously KB in 1st position. That's what you want to do anyway. But Tall Stew as well. We've got West. He's used a bit more fuel. Icklepants in 5th. Then we've got LS Steno, half a tank. Tyre wear coming into effect for him now. If we had any of them dive into the pits, just get rid of the hard stint, just get it out the way. But Ben Cosgrove in 7th, Pilo in 8th, Terence in 9th. Someone's diving into the pits there, Fat Pickles bro. Mr. Fuel Tank, and I think his teammate as well has dived into the pits. So both teammates are now into the pits. Nice livery on that car. I like all of them. They've all got good liveries on their cars this evening. But Greenpeace is now come around the final corner. Fat Pickles Road comes out in 12th behind Racing Snake in 11th. They've got yellow flags up ahead. What's going on up ahead? What's going on up ahead? What's going on? Someone had it off. Oh, what happened to Terence? Terence, what happened to you? Let's go and have a look at Terence. Oh, lost the rear end there. That's very unfortunate. Obviously, tyre wear to the rear. On the power quite quick, and he's lost the rear end. Very unfortunate indeed for Terence there. But he will be looking, obviously, to plant it now and obviously make that pit stop and fresh set of tyres. I know they're hards. I know they're slower, but a fresh set of tyres makes all the difference. But here we are, KB, TKM Spatters, Tall Stew. And we've got, obviously, Ickle Pants, and we've got Ellis Steno and West batting it out. 4th, 5th and 6th together. But West there, tyre wear coming into effect for him now. And he's struggling a little bit. Ellis Steno might pounce on this. Ellis Steno as well, a bit slide out of that turn. Ben Cosgrove to Pilo. That's closing up as well. So we are 16 minutes to go. About to go quickly because are the two leaders looking to pit? They are. They both dive into the... No! Hey! Mind games there! Mind games there! Yes, very nice. I thought you're lucky you didn't hit that pit wall. So in the pits now, we have got LS Steno and Ben Cosgrove. They'll come out together because it wasn't too far apart on track. But my lord, KB and TKM Spatters very close there to the pit wall. So they've come out now. KB and TKM Spatters are playing their own game at the minute. Tall Stew sitting 2 seconds back, 3 seconds back now. And TKM Spatters. Ickle Pants in 4th. A few made their pit stops. They'll be on the racing hards. So like I say, you could do that, the out, the hot, and the in. So the out lap, the hot lap, the in lap. As long as you do that, all's good. So Ben Cosgrove in 8th now. He's come out behind LS Steno. Fat Pickles Bro in 9th. Crow Crad racing hards as well. So yeah, they're on their hard stint. Who would take advantage of their pit stops? Who do you think? I'm not quite sure, because you've still got these two battling it out. But with their tyre wear coming into effect now, they're dropping time to, obviously, Tall Stew, yeah, he's there, he's 3 seconds back. But Ickle Pants as well. For me, I think they need to watch out for LS Steno, Ben Cosgrove, Fat Pickles Bro, Terence and people like that, you know? Yeah, they got a bit of a lead, but it's not massive. And I know this pit stop's quite short. Where these two do the same thing. And play that game again. Pretend to go in the pits, but they won't. I think they will pit this lap. I think they do need to pit. That's the way I'm sitting. Yeah, they put. Tico Spanish his car sort of like jink, right? But no, Tall Stew stays out. So he's running the long game on this medium. He may go for a few more laps yet. But on board with Tall Stew. Let's go on board with Tall Stew. Let's see how he's getting on. He's headed around that quick left-hander and towards right-hander now. Is the car sliding around? Is he controlling it very well? He is. No slide there for that exit there. So he's managing that tyre wear at the minute. Because out we go. Because what TKM Spad is now in second position on the racing hards. KB is falling back now from TKM Spad. So he's lost out on that pit stop. Wow. Wow. So he's like 4.7 seconds back from TKM Spad as they were together on track. Hey. After that. Wow. That's a massive time difference, I must admit. Tall Stew leading the way still, but back down we go quickly because I've got another message. And quickly have a look. Wow, he's lost so much time with James Harbin and Terence there. Batting it out for 11th and 12th. Yeah. Chatterbox, that's what I am. Yeah, I like commentary. It's coming to me now. It's #1 hobby of mine at the minute. Tall Stew still leaning in the way, managing that tyre wear quite well. But TKM Spa, I can't believe that time difference after that pit stop. I mean, look, it's like basically KB's lost out on 4 seconds. But Tall Shoe, will he pit now? Because it is coming into effect now, but he can still go around with them tyres, but now he decides to come in the pits. TK and Spatters now is coming down to start finish straight. KB in third. Compared to Tall Shoe and TK and Spatters, where will Tall Shoe come out? He's coming out now. So he will, to me... Oh, this is going to be close. No. KB must have had it off. 100% he must have had it off to lose that much time, because he's now lost second position to Tall Shoe. I know Tall Shoe managed that tyre wear very well, but for KB to lose all that time, and I didn't pick that up, so I do apologise. But he must have had a moment coming out the pits on them racing hards. But he's lost a lot of time. TKM Spatters to Tall Shoe is 3 seconds. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But I know it's only 1.5 between second and third. Bickle Pants as well, he's there as well, also on his hard stint. We've got Wes on his hard stint, LS Steno as well, Ben Cosgrove. So yeah, majority of them are on that hard stint now. Terrence, Fat Pickles Bro, Crowcrad, Racing Snake, Greenpeace as well, he's at the rear. Very unfortunate for him, but he's getting rid of that racing hards now, and he's switching to the racing mediums. TK Spatters is putting out that gap over Tall Shoe, 3-second lead now. 11 minutes to go, just under 12. We've got Tall Shoe, KB. KB be looking to gun it now. I know he's on the racing hards, and it's up to him if he goes longer on the racing hards, like TK Spatters as well. I mean, it's their choice. If they want to run it longer than 3 laps, so be it. But we've got Ickle Pants there in 4th. West in 5th. We've got Ellis Deno in 6th. We've got Ben Cosgrove in 7th. Pilo in 8th. James Harbin to the rear of Pilo now. He wants that 8th position. Will he make this move done? So obviously different decals on their cars as well, supporting other manufacturers as well, like Digital Car Culture, etc. like that. Terrence in 10th now. Obviously he spun it out, as we've seen on that replay. Fat Pickles Bro, Crowcrad, Racing Snake, Greenpeace, and obviously Bazinga retired. But at the front, we've got TK and Spat and Alice Dunno now. He's pitted, so he's getting rid of that hard tyre, going back on the medium. The guys that have gone longer on the hards is obviously TK and Spatters, and we've got Tall Shoe, and we've got KB. So KB now is closing that gap to Tall Shoe. So for me, he must have done an error when he come out the pits, because he lost like 4 seconds. Ickle Pants in 4th, West in 5th. We've got Ben Cosgrove sitting in 6th position on the racing hards. Fuel, he's going to need to fuel on this lap as well. Not massively, just enough just to get him through. He worked that out in his head. They would have done this prior to this evening and worked together and thought, yeah, we need to do this. I get it, perfect. But Ben Cosgrove there in 6th position. Pilo in 7th. LS Deno in 8th, come out on the racing mediums, enough fuel to get him to the end. Fat Pickles Bro, racing mediums, enough fuel to get him to the end. Crowcrad, racing mediums, enough fuel. James Harbin, what you like? Racing mediums, enough fuel. Terrence, Ben Cosgrove's teammate, enough fuel as well in 12th. Racing Snake, Greenpeace. Out we go. Chicken Spatters to Tall Shoe is 3.7 seconds, but KB 100%. He must have done something as he come out the pits, because he's gaining to the back of Tall Shoe now. Oh, for obviously second position, but no, Chicken Spatter's diving in the pits again. Tall Shoe stays out, so he's looking for that advantage again over KB. He's looking for the the cut maybe or something like that. But yeah, he's playing a game here, Tall Shoe, and at this moment in time, he has jumped KB in the first pit stop. But TK Spatters comes out with KB. So yeah, 100% KB must have had an error on that other pit stop. That's the only way I can see it, and it's best to check the replay after, because I didn't pick that up. LS Deno in 4th, 11 seconds back, 10 seconds back from his teammate now who's in 3rd position. We've got West in 5th, we've got Ickle Pants in 6th, Fat Pickles Bro wiggle on there in 7th position. Ben Cosgrove in 8th. There's not a massive gap between these two. We've got Pilo in 9th, he's half a second back from obviously Ben Cosgrove in 8th position. I will go up to the front now. We've got Crowcrad in 10th, we've got James Harbin 11th, Terrence in 12th. Perfectly done there. Last time obviously a bit too much power and he spun the rear out, obviously the tyre wear. Greenpeace. Out we go, we've got Tall Stew. Chicken Spatters, here we are. Hello. Hello. Now looking back at KB. Will KB get this move done? on board with TKM Spatters. KB wants his move done as quick as he can. 8 minutes left of this race. There's not too long to go. So now, foots are planted. Moves will be done. Will KB get this move done? No, let's go back out at the minute because TKM Spatters still in second. Tall Stew has got a 7-second gap. And I think it was 9 seconds for a pit stop. That's what it worked out on the previous lap. Obviously the previous pit stop, sorry, when they pitted. Tall Shoe, yes, he's diving into the pits. Will he come out just behind KB? I think TKM Spatters, I think he's going to come out just behind KB. Yes, this pit stop's not very long. Oh, fuel. No, he's lost out massively. Oh, man. No, it comes out 7 seconds behind. Wow. Yeah, so the battle again is a repeat of race 1. It's these two gentlemen. We've got Mr. Cartman and X Factor first and second. We've got Tallshoe in third. We've got Alestano in fourth, battling away with West in fifth. Ickle Pants is sixth. Fat Pickles running out to seventh, doing a good job for in Infinity Decals there. Ben Cosgrove as well for Digital Car Culture. Obviously TKM Motorsports by Parcel. You know, it's all different manufacturers like I said at the beginning, but West in fifth behind Alestano. Will West look at the slipstream and get past Alestano as quick as he can because there's only 60 minutes left of this race. TKM Spatters in first still with KB behind him. Let's go on board with TKM Spatters. KB's looking down the left. Will he make this move stick? He's looking down the left. TKM Spatters leaves him room. Leaves him enough room there. A car's whip, but no, KB doesn't go for it there. Where would he go? Oh, TKM Spatters just touched the grass there. KB's looking to the right. He's looking to the right of TKM Spatters. Does he make this move stick? Will TKM Spatters defend? Let's go out quickly because KB has got that moved on over TKM Spatters. He now takes first position, KB. But TKM Spatters will be looking into that slipstream of obviously KB. They again they're so close on that pit wall. But TKM Spatters pulls to the right. But I think KB will have the better line in. Does he? Oh, KB makes that move stick. They're battling away now. 5 minutes to go. Sorry about that. My down button gets stuck every now and again on my keyboard. Up we go because I want to look quickly because I've got West and Alestano. So West just took that position of Alestano again. So KB and TKM Spatters battling that out. That's how these get on. As long as they keep it clean, no incidents, nothing like that, no coming together. But let's quickly scroll down. Anything else happening? We've got Ben Cosgrove there. He's coming under pressure from Pilo in 9th position. Pilo wants that 8th position off that Digital Car Culture livery there on that Subaru. We've got Pilo in 9th. We've got Crowcrad in 10th. James Harburn in 11th. Let's see if this move gets done. Pilo to obviously Ben Cosgrove. Let's go on board. I know we've got obviously... But oh! Move has been done there. TKM Spatters got that move done over KB. Let's have a look, see where he done it. On board, obviously watching these two side by side. Does TKM Spatters break a little bit later than KB? He does on the right, and makes a nice move there. Nice move there indeed. Out we go quickly because we want to go back to Ben Cosgrove as well. Ben Cosgrove obviously, Ben Cosgrove and Pilo battling out for 8th and 9th. Let's quickly go down because we've got Pilo, we've got Crowcrad in 10th, we've got James Harburn in 11th, we've got Terrence in 12th, Races Snake in 13th, still sliding it at the back there, and Greenpeace in 14th. Up we go quickly, TKM Spatters now is pulling out of that gap to KB, half a second almost now. We've got Tall Stew in 3rd position, falling back now. West in 4th, fastest lap of this race by West, 1:39.077. Alestano in 5th. Ickle Pants is 6th. Then we have Fat Pickles Road in 7th. Ben Cosgrove, Pilo. Oh, side by side action there. Side by side action there. Let's go back and have a look at that quickly. They're side by side heading down that start finish straight. Let's go on board with Ben Cosgrove. We'll look back at Pilo. Pilo's to the rear of Ben Cosgrove. He's like, yeah, it's coming through. He's sitting in the slipstream. Looks to the left. So he looks to the left. He's looking to the left. Looking to the left. Out car view. We go. Slight touch there. Runs Ben Cosgrove a little bit wide. But there, Pilo clips into that barrier there, which is very unfortunate indeed. Because out we go quickly. He's got Ben Cosgrove in A. Up we go. He's got KB and TKM Spatters still battling out for first position here. Let's go on board with go KB. Will he get his move done? We have got 3 minutes left of this race. TK Spanners almost hits the barrier there. Fastest final sector there, purple sector at the moment in time. He dies down the left. Is he meant to move stick? No, Chicken Spanners just runs it a bit wide. Will he hang around the left? Will he stick around there? Will he jig to the right? No, Chicken Spanners is defending for all his might. But KB still wants his move done. He still wants to move done. He looks to the left. Will he dive to the right? Will he just psych him out? Will he just psych him out? Will he just dive for the last moment to the right? No, he just pulls out of it for the moment in time. But you're looking down the start finish straight to TK and Spanners, because behind Tall Shoe is gaining slightly. It's over 5 seconds still, but we've got KB and TK and Spanners battling out first and second. Will TK and KB pull to the right? He does. TK and Spanners still keeps that inside line, but he's sending KB around the long way round. But KB just backs out of it slightly. Don't hit that barrier. Oh! TK and Spanners there. Just clips that barrier there. Out we go quickly, because we've got first and second still battling it out. We have got 2 minutes 30 seconds of this race to go. These two will battle to the end. Let's go back quickly. Tall Shoe in third. West in fourth. Elistano in fifth. We've got Icklepants in sixth. We've got these battling it out. Seventh is... Oh, it's all going down for his final race. I love it. Oh, because we're on board with Fat Pickles, bro. Let's go back and have a look at Ben Cosgrove. Ben Cosgrove and Pilo. So Ben Cosgrove's looking to the right. Will he get the move down at all? Pilo's just backed out of it. Ben Cosgrove, he's just sitting behind Fat Pickles, bro, there in the slipstream. Bit of a hurry up there for Ben Cosgrove by the looks of it. So I will go quickly, because obviously Fat Pickles Road now has put out a little bit of a gap, because we've got KB and Chicken Spider still banning out first and second here. So we are again. Take number 2, well, take number 5. TK Spiders goes the long way around. He's making a mistake. KB still in first position. TK Spiders in second. TK Spiders will be looking for this move as quick as he can. See what I mean? The keyboard keeps sticking. So KB in first. TK Spiders in second. So we've got just over a minute to go. They'll be heading on to the final lap in a minute. KB he's protecting every apex, but TK Spiders, the cart man he knows the tricks of the trade. KB just breaks later as well, defends that apex there, defends the exit, head down the start finish straight. Let's go out car view, because we need to quickly scroll back and have a look at a few more battles. Elistano there, he's still in 5th position, doing a good job. West as well, Tall Shoe. But, it's all kicking off. We've got 7th, 8th and 9th kicking off now. Ben Cosgrove, Fat Pickles, Row and Pilo. But I do need to head up to the front, because it is kicking off there as well. We've got Crow Crowd in 10th. We've got James Harbin in 11th. Terrence in 12th. Racing Snake in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th. Bazinga in 15th. Obviously been lapped quite a few times now. Chicken Spiders 2. KB still battling it out. This will be the final lap of the race, of the feature race. It is going down to the wire. First and second. And we have got the midfield battle as well. We've got Ben Cosgrove, Fat Pickles Row and Icklepants battling that out. I will go back to that now, because we've got KB, he's looking to the left. Oh, Chicken Spiders, will he get the move done? Oh, Chicken Spider just runs up a little bit. No, doesn't lose in the car's width there, because I will go quickly, because I need to quickly go down, because I know these two. No, he wants this move done. If you want this move done, you need to get this move done now. That's the only thing. If you want this move done, we're heading towards the final part of this lap. The final part of this lap, the final race, the final lap. Can you get this move done? So I'm going to go down quickly, because we've got Fat Pickles Row, Ben Cosgrove and Pilo battling out. Let's go to the front quickly, because KB pulls to the left. Will he get the move side by side? No. This is going down to the final indeed. It really is. KB, TK Spatters, what an absolute race. Ending to this race. I know we've got a midfield battle as well. I will pick that up in a minute. But at the moment in time, first and second, KB, will he dive down right? No, he's sitting in the slipstream. Will he get the better exit? TK, bit slidey on there, but KB sitting in the slipstream. But for me, it looks like TK Spatters has done that victory. He's made first position. Brilliant race from you two. Absolute stonking race. TK Spatters first, KB second. We've got Tall Shoe in third. Coming over the line now in third position, the podium, final podium spot. West in fourth. We've got Elistano in fifth. Icklepants in sixth. Fat Pickles, bro, he's still got that 7th position over Ben Cosgrove. Ben Cosgrove's in the slipstream. Will he get this move done on the line? Side by side, side by side, side by side. Oh, Fat Pickles, bro, you lost it on the line. So Ben Cosgrove gets that 7th position. Pilo in 9th. Crow Crowd in 10th. James Harbin in 11th. Terrence in 12th. Racing Snake in 13th. And unfortunately, these two have been lapped. 14th and 15th. Greenpeace and Bazinga. Wow. What an absolute 2 stonking races this evening. You two especially. And we had these battling as well. But Ben Cosgrove got Fat Pickles, bro, on the line. Absolutely outstanding. Outstanding racing this evening. My voice is almost gone. I need my crumpets and Marmite, but I love that in a minute. But wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Well done, Ticket Spanners. What an absolute showing that was. Absolute show. A round of applause to all of you there. Absolutely fantastic. Whether you were lapped last, I'm not worried about that. But MVP, brilliant showing by all. Bazinga's left the room. Obviously not happy with his position there, but absolutely outstanding. Yeah. That's what I mean. We've got very in this league. There's an array of drivers, and you got the elite of the elite. You know, and I mean the racing. Obviously, I do commentary for other leagues, but for me, for my first outing for MVP, first time commentating, wow, absolutely brilliant showing by all. I've got to admit that. I really have got to admit that. Absolutely fantastic. I'm lost. Good luck. What am I saying good luck for? That was just second to none. Second to none. Obviously from the sprint race to the obviously the feature race. There was action in both races, and wow, I'm lost for words at the minute. Absolutely lost for words. But wow. MVP Racing, thank you for having me. Absolute brilliant showing by all. Absolutely fantastic. Just top draw. Top draw. You know. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Digital Car Culture, as well. Wow. Yeah, stunning. Stunning. But like I said, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more next week. I do other commentary as well for ESR on a Friday and Simfx on a Thursday. And obviously, I'm lost now. I'm lost for words. And obviously, MRC, I'll do that on a Monday. Wow. But anyway, apart from that, I hope you've all enjoyed this evening. Thank you for watching the channel, obviously watching the stream as well. Be sure to check me out next week for round number 2 of the BGWT MVP Racing. So yeah, round number 2, same time next week. You all have a brilliant evening. I know there's not long left of it. What we now 10:20. But you all take care during these hard times. Much love. Peace out. I've been ESR Idol 4, aka Dan Baldwin, and yeah, much love to you all. Take care. Wow, what a night. What an absolute stonking night. Thank you. Bye bye.